Ravens, don't go 4-0. Is it time to call on Flacco? Is the defense to blame for this game? This and a couple of things more than what I love and hate it coming right out.
Renegade, Renegade.
Hey guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szgsports. This is your first time here. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be up to date every time I upload a video. Damn, that was an emotional game. I told Joe Nubo on Twitter, like, bro, I'm losing years of my life watching this game. It was such a great game to watch. And if you had no stake in the game, obviously it was a great game to watch. It was horrible because you came at the short end of the stick, right? Still, I predicted 27-24 Ravens. It was flip around 27-24 KC, but the defense did just enough. But before I get ahead of myself, let me start right ahead with what I hated. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Played great. Mahomes, he's for real. That no look pass, that was awesome. Tyreek Hill hobbling was torching us in the second half. Kelsey in the first half was like killing us. But even more, that 12 man from Kansas City, guys. Yo, those refs, amazing. That 12 man was the trick. So, PI against Humphries. I disagree. I think I would have been okay with a holding call against Humphries, to be honest. But if you watch the play, Kelsey was like pushes Humphries' head away, and then Humphries hooks him. So I think it should have been a offensive pass interference on Kelsey. But let's say they want to ignore that because they usually ignore the offensive player pushing off. What happened? Holding Humphries? Not a PI in the end zone. That killed us, right? That's how they scored the first touchdown. Then, talking about pushing up, Crabtree barely extends his arm, and he gets called offensive pass interference on a play that gave us a first down. That was horrible reffing. More, that I thought it was a beautiful pass from Lamar. He like almost like jukes, right? He sidesteps the defender, throws a gem, deep pass. Moore has to catch that ball. But if you see the replay, the defender gets there early. If you have been calling this game tight, which they have been calling it tight, on Humphries, on our defense, I was expecting a PI there. Should have been a first and goal on the one. Last but not least, our last play in overtime. Again, if you go back on the replay, the defender gets there early. If you're going to call it tight, you need to call that a PI. If you're not calling the game tight, I'm okay. But if you're going to call it tight both ways. Can be tight against us and lose against them. Again, what I hated, let me start with the refs. Horrible reffing. If you check all my videos, I don't think I had ever bashed the refs. That was trash. Okay. Woo! Let me get that out. Okay, so keep going when I hit it. Kelsey, like I said, I don't know what the game plan was with Kelsey. That first half, he was just it was too easy. Too many open plays. I don't know. I think I honestly didn't. I wasn't sure as I was watching the game what's the game plan. I said put a corner on them. I think they tried to put Clark on him. That was a disaster. Clark had a very bad game in my opinion. And then the one play that they put Carr, Kelsey's amazing. Carr was all over him. He still made the catch. But going back with Clark, I thought the safety played bad. Weddle should have picked out wobbly rainbow pass, right? He barely tipped the guy off. I think it was Hill. Awful. Then on that 3rd and 19, come on guys, wrap up. That's another thing I hated. No wrapping up. He bounced out of Weddle. He gets the first down. At that point, if Weddle just let him catch and just waits for him and just wraps him down, that's it, right? No, let me just try to knock him down, push him out. Bounce, first down. Skura. Boy, I thought our O-line played fairly well. I like Hurst in our left guard. Skura. Early in the game. Gets pushed up. Like there's nothing there. That was the first sack on Lamar. I thought the O-line actually played fairly well. I just didn't like how Skura played. I'm not a fan of him. I could be a little bit biased. Not a fan of him. I would like for them to put Bozeman at center. But it's just me. Missed opportunity. So, let's start with the Suggs should have intercepted that play, right? He read it well. He just needed to get it picked. Then also, that bum. Mahomes is running left. I don't know what happened. The ball slips. Suggs over pursues. The ball's there. All he needed to do was scoop and fall. That was frustrating, right? That was an overtime. They scored 3 on that one. The 4th and 9. On that one, I just didn't like the play call. I actually, if you see the replay, I think mostly plays as good as he can play. Him on Tyreek Hill is not really a matchup that you want. Clark was deep. Clark should have seen that, in my opinion. He should have attacked the ball. I don't know what happened with Clark again. I think he didn't have a good game. But, regardless, in that play, if you're going to play too deep, you bring all your corners. I would have expected there to see Young, Humphries, Carr, Smith, and Everett, if you want a 5th corner, right? Mostly should have just been zoned in the middle, almost in case the running back leaked there, or if Mahomes had time and ran. Either that, with 2 safeties over the top, either that or pressure them. So you didn't pressure. It looked like you were zone coverage all the way. Tyreek Hill made a fantastic play, and then we couldn't tackle him. If we would have stopped him, then that would have been game, and I would have been much happier. But we didn't. Again, missed opportunities. I felt like the defense was allowing them to run too much. I don't know about you guys. The running back had 75 yards, but I felt like he was running. In the 3rd quarter, when we came out, we had that long drive, and it almost felt like Kansas City said, okay, you guys can do that, we can do that. We need to rest our defense. We can't be chucking it down. And they were like running the board, taking time. I didn't like that we weren't able to, stop that run. I said in the video, in the preview video, you need to choke that run because they're not good running the ball. Choke that run and then force them to pass. That wasn't happening. So okay, that's what I have for what I hated. Again, I don't want to sound that I'm nitpicking. They did hold Kansas City to 27 in almost 5 quarters. That is impressive by the defense. But I think the problem that I have with the defense, they didn't play bad. So I don't want you to think that I'm blaming the defense for the loss, because I'm not. But our defense, I feel like I have defending them from the longest time, from the past couple of years, since the 4th and 12 and so on. But they do have this problem of, in basketball, you're closing the game right. Think about it. You need to hit 2 free throws. There, game's done. First one, you miss. Second one, you miss. Feel like that's our defense. When we need to close, there's something that happens that we can't close. I don't know what it is, but overall, our defense plays solid. Now, let me go from the things that I love. Let me just take the hatred out. Dixon ran well. I was surprised. He was stiff-arming people. He was running well, pushing the power line. I mean, he was just running hard. Edwards, too. That's a 1-2 punch. But Dixon looked like he wanted to get Edwards up. But overall, I thought both running backs ran well. Cyrus Jones. He set up that touchdown, right? From Lamar. He ran well. The blocking was phenomenal. Again, we can't forget about the blocking. More on the blocking, he was outstanding. He's a great special teamer. Cyrus Jones, great return. I wanted him to take it all the way, but that's okay. He almost did. Great return. Our pressure on the QB. Again, there's a lot of hating on the defense, but the pressure on Mahomes was outstanding. Mahomes was getting hit after hit, and he's elusive. He can escape the pocket, but he was getting hit after hit. He will be sore tomorrow. Even when we weren't getting to him, he was hitting him. We were hitting him. Judon, I thought Judon had a spectacular game. I thought Snead played really good, attacking the ball, fighting for those yards. Crabtree to Smokey. Smokey had a good touchdown catch. I thought the receivers overall played well. The tight ends, even though I didn't put them in the things I hated, they were nowhere to be found, which I was surprised. I was expecting a big game from Andrews, and I don't know what happened. And the other thing I love is Tucker. It's kind of cliche. I keep putting Tucker in things I love because you saw Kansas City. They could have just closed this game, and their kicker missed twice. So Tucker, he's a Pro Bowl. I think he's the best in the league. Even though he let me down against the Saints, there's a lot of love for Tucker. So I'm not done yet. I always have almost like my own little Lamar Jackson report because if we're honest between us, Lamar hasn't. There's no game that you can say, "Whoa, that guy's a top shelf quarterback." He hasn't played like that. There's no really game. I mean, against Atlanta, he didn't have his best game, but that I see like, oh my god, this guy's trash. He's like an in between, right? He gives you enough things to excite you, but he also disappoints. Let me start by saying he needs to figure out. He keeps throwing the ball behind the guys. Smokey had to go a couple of times behind him. If he started throwing people in strides, there's gonna be more yaks. And the other thing is he throws low, unopen guys. Because sometimes you want to throw low and away when it's like a tight coverage, just in case if your receiver doesn't make the play, nobody makes the play. No, I'm talking about wide open guys. I don't know what's wrong. So he needs to work on that accuracy. I'm liking that he keeps looking down, even when he escapes. Again, another good thing, when he escapes out of the pocket, escapes pressure, he keeps looking down. That play that he did for Dixon, right? It was awesome. He escaped out of the pocket, and he was there looking. I think it was like a linebacker, probably like a middle linebacker. He starts going towards Jackson. He flickers almost the ball to Dixon for a first down. And I think it was like at least 15 yards. Again, that's great. Receivers, I mean, with Lamar, there's a lot of broken plays. They need to, find the holes because he is looking. One thing that people, again, don't give him credit is he doesn't scramble to run. He scrambles to throw, which is great. That's what you want. He ran well. Again, he's running good. I think my biggest beef with him is that low throws and throws behind the receivers. The 2 touchdown passes were great. That one against Smokey, you couldn't throw any. I mean, it was perfect. And the one for Max Williams on 4th down, I thought it was gutsy. I was like, take the points. They didn't take the points, but it was a perfect call. Hit Max Williams in the fly. He was coming as a fullback. Amazing. I loved it. But Lamar needs to, again, work on the accuracy. The other thing, I don't know if this was on Lamar. I mean, he should have seen, and there's 3 guys in that fumble that should have ended the game. There's gonna be a free blitzer. So, if you're Lamar, what I would expect of him, because he's so fast, he should have rolled to the right. Snap, roll to the right, look downfield. That guy's gonna be pursuing you. If there's nothing, you run. Now, also, and this is not necessarily Lamar, but in that 2-minute offense, we had enough. We had 2 timeouts. We had enough time that I thought they should have spread it out, right? So you don't have so many people inside that box. And tell Lamar, read 1, 2, and go. Yo, we have Tucker again. 1, 2, go. Lamar in the open field. For some reason, we haven't done that enough. I feel like it's always RPOs, which are good. But sometimes, remember that against Cincy, there was a play. They spread it out. There was a snap ball. It was a design run, which I'm not calling for that. I'm more calling for like 1, 2, maybe 3rd read, and then go, because there should not be a lot of people in the box. But against Cincy, there was that play. He stepped back and Skr started running, and he went in. All open field. Again, I don't understand why you don't play to his strength. But overall, I thought his performance was well. It wasn't bad. He needs to throw the ball more accurate. If he throws the ball more accurate, guys, we have a gem. Because this boy is agile, he can run. He has a fairly good deep pass. It's just consistency. Anyway, let me know, did I miss something? Anything you love and hate about the game that I didn't mention? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and follow me at szgsports. I'll see you next time, guys.